So what we need is the Seeker and a emetic gas grenade and a melee weapon. It's important to note that the fiber wire doesn't count as a melee weapon in this arcade. We're gonna skip the intro and make our way towards the garden party, and that is also the tracksuit that you can unlock by completing one of the new arcades. All of the targets been done before. This is actually a quite easy arcade because you can just manipulate them with being sick, and that's it. We're gonna jump into the window and shoot this guy. So he will block the toilet on the ground floor because people walk in and out of there all the time. We cannot kill the target, which is the guy right there, in the ground toilet. Throw the emetic gas grenade. The silent assassin will go away for a while because the target itself has seen me with the grenade, but it doesn't matter because he's about to die. And because we make somebody else sick before, the ground toilet is blocked, so he will walk upstairs and here nobody will find him. Take out your melee weapon of choice and wait until he's upstairs, and then take him out. As far as I'm aware, nobody ever walks up there. The only person up there is the cook who hides, but unless you disturb him, he will not leave his place, so nobody will ever find him. And then we're gonna make our way towards the exit. You can also start as one of the cooks, and the principle is the same. You're just a little bit faster, but this is silent assassin suit only, so always in the suit. For the next one, we're gonna wear the wetsuit. That's for the exit. We're gonna start at the shrine. We're gonna hide a lockpad at the shrine. We're gonna hide the remote emetic gas device in a briefcase, and we're gonna take again a weapon of choice for melee and the Seeker. We're gonna skip the intro and drop the briefcase, take out the gas device and put it back in. Then we're gonna pick up the lockpick, and if the trigger didn't spawn, these few steps will make it spawn. Take out the trigger, pick up the briefcase, and we're gonna make our way over towards the target. There he is. You should try just to hit the target itself with the gas. I unfortunately hit one of the targets with the gas. The problem is that there are two bathrooms, and one of which is frequented by a random NPC, so if the target would walk into that bathroom, you can't kill him. But if you only hit our target with the gas, he will always choose the empty bathroom, so trying to just hit the target with the gas. But same principle, he will walk into the bathroom, we're gonna kill him with the melee weapon, and then we're gonna leave. There he is.
Target eliminated. Expect the client's payment.
And we're gonna make our way towards the, I'm guessing water exit would be the appropriate term. Like always, I have to mention, I do not like Mendoza at all, because there are no good exits for suit only. If you take disguises, there are several exits that are easy to reach, but if you're doing it suit only, not so much. but we're gonna choose the one I always take. That's why we need the wetsuit. One to this door. We're gonna take a little way to the locker room. And we're gonna hit the 2 guards who block the exit with the Seeker. 1, 2. Then you can run right up and wait until they leave. And I'm sure the guard won't remember the giant guy with the bald head jumping in the water right next to him. Anyway, that's the second target in this arcade. And on to the last one, the entertainer. What we need is the Seeker once again, the golden proximity gas device, and again a melee weapon. I choose the hook, which can be unlocked in the new map, but you can choose any weapon you want, any knife or ice pick you want. That's the same strategy I always use for the entertainer, because it's reliable and pretty fast, not the fastest, but pretty fast. We're gonna make our way to the market, climb up here. You are a bit faster if you remain hanging here instead of climbing up, then climb up here. We're gonna jump down there and then we're gonna hit Mr. Giggles with the Seeker on his way up the stairs. Right there. You can see, if you didn't know, the little circle above his head. If it's just a circle, then he's hit. And then we're gonna make our way towards the VIP area. Again, it's a bit sad that they always use the same elusive targets. There are so many elusive targets over the 3 games, but it's always the same in the arcades. I haven't counted them, but I'm pretty sure it's not even half of what they could use. But anyway, we're gonna jump through here to take up the invitation. Wait until this guy goes back to standing so he doesn't spot us. Show the invite. And we're gonna retrieve the list. This is the woman with the sunglasses right there. Bump into her so she stops moving and then drop the proximity mine and she will go to sleep. If you don't have this one unlocked, you can also hit her with a Seeker from a hiding spot and knock her out in the toilet, but that's a bit faster. Then Mr. Giggles will make his way towards the outside toilet and this is where we're gonna kill him. There he is. Funny enough, I just realized right here that the hook isn't even illegal, so that's nice to know. But we're gonna wait until he makes his way into the bathroom and then take him out. I did hide him. I don't think that's necessary, but better safe than sorry. And then we're gonna make our way towards the exit. Speaking of elusive targets, I'm quite happy that this month there will be a somewhat rare elusive targets with the ex-dictator. It's been a while since they released the dictator, so that's nice. Or the ex-dictator, yeah. But that's this arcade. I hope it helped. If it did, leave a like, leave a comment. See you next time.